Virgo women, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what it is that God wants you to know at this time. Most High, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to your children. Okay, so what is God want to tell you? We got be nice to yourself, Virgo. Okay? Somebody needs to be nice to themselves, either you or somebody close to you. Let's find out more in the underlying issue here. So we got worldwide. Sex therapy. Interesting. We got continue. Okay. We got gold digger. We got drugs. Yeah, they're crazy. And they need to get another job. Okay. So we got collect. We got secret admirer. We got father. Nature's lessons. We got gambling. Aging is an option. Be forever young. We got teach. Love. Oops. And neighborhood. We got menopause and STDs. We got invest. Pay what you owe. When it comes to these dangerous sexual practices. We got claim and virgin. We got partnering up, take time to grieve and move on. So there's a pause. There needs to be a pause. Okay? Okay. We got wanting and addiction. We got madam coming in next. Okay, so what we got going on here, my darling, is you could very much or very well be a member of the sexual industry. Okay, the adult entertainment industry. I'm trying to find the right way to say this because the word prostitution and all these things, they have kind of made them kind of degrading. Okay, and we're not into doing that. I think that people who make up the sex industry, they need to get the respect that they are owed. Okay, so we got worldwide sex therapy continue. Okay, so you're in the sexual industry and God want you to know that you're doing the right thing So you need to continue it because people need to learn more about sex, okay? They need to understand sex and not just the act of sex, but down here, God is talking about dangerous practices and STDs and stuff like that. So it's like people need to know that when they get these, like when they have a STD or something like that, it's time to pause, okay? It's not time to partner up them time. It's time to claim your virginity, aka abstinence, okay, and take time to grieve and move on when it comes to partnering up. Let that shit go. So let me go through it bit by bit so that it makes sense, okay? So we got worldwide sex therapy and continue. So we already translated that. God is happy to see what you're doing when it comes to the sex industry. You're helping people in the sex industry who didn't feel confident in themselves because society tend to disrespect them to the utmost degree. You're giving them self-confidence. You're teaching them to be proud of themselves and know that this industry is actually quite an integral part of society. People do not talk about it, but the sex industry is almost as important as the food industry, okay, as the clothes industry. That's how valuable it is. That's how much money goes into this. Okay, so let us be real in society. Okay, let's just stop lying to each other about sex and its role in society. The truth shall set us free. Okay, so we got gold digger and drugs. They need to get another job. So being a gold digger is actually an illusion. There's a need to get another job. So basically, God is saying straight up that people who are in the sex industry, they're actually of a higher octave than gold diggers because gold diggers are basically thieves. Okay? Gold diggers are women who they sex men under the pretense that it's love, really and truly they're about the money. At least people in the sex industry, you go there knowing, and your client goes there knowing this is a business transaction. I give you some of me and you give me some of what you got in your pocket. All right? So when it comes to the sex industry, it's a more respectable industry than the gold digging industry. Okay? And all those women who have sex with men get pregnant for men so that they can put them on custody and all that. The sex industry is actually a more respectable industry than all those types of businesses. Okay? God wanted to get that out of the way. So we got collect, admirer, father, nature's lessons. So there's somebody that's admiring you for your views on the subject. Okay? We got father and nature's lessons. So it's like, yeah, nature's lessons. You can't fight the truth. Okay? It's better to use your body to get what you want in a respectful way where everybody knows what is happening rather than be lying to somebody. Because look at a gold digger. If you're a gold digger in a man or a woman's life, this person is making future plans with you in it. And the difference with being a sex worker and being a gold digger is that when that sex is done with the sex worker, you go about your business and nobody's messing with anybody's destiny. When it comes to the gold digger, it's like the gold digger is in your life pretending to love you, while the one who actually love you, they can't get in because this gold digger is in the way, polluting the person's mind to believe that they want to be a part of their future, they want to carry their children, they want to love them, they're going to be with them through, for richer or for poorer, when that's a motherfucking lie. And it's when they lose all their money, that's when they're going to realize that they were with a gold digger in the first place. Okay? And then when they really need this person, which is when we're down, that's when we really need our partner the most in a relationship. And when this person loses their money, whether it's a woman or a man, that's when that gold digger is going to be behaving in a disrespectful manner, and the relationship is simply going to disintegrate slowly or quickly depending on how they choose to exit. But just know that the exit is on its way. When the money done, the relationship done. Okay? So being a sex worker and being a gold digger are two completely different things. So if there are any gold diggers out there who are looking down on women who are in the sex industry or men in the sex industry, just know that you're fucking crazy. You are the fucking loser in the equation. You're a dumb bitch. You're a weak man. Okay? And you're a fucking fool for playing around with people like that. Because if you know you truly don't love somebody, you ought not be in their life, taking up space where the person who truly loved them should be. If you want money from the man, then be straight up. This is a transaction. I give you some of this, you give me some of that. If it's a long-term business transaction or long-term business relationship, then fine. But don't go up in people's lives pretending that you want to be their husband or you want to be their wife when all you really want is their motherfucking money. God said you need to get a bomber clot next job. That goes for all the women them who come in with their custody, their custody tricks too. That's bullshit. And you are not better than a prostitute. The prostitute them better than you. You're a fucking thief. You're a devil. And you're weak. You're weak in your mind. You have no ambition. You have no true drive. You have no self-respect. And you have no respect for other people. Certainly not the one that you're victimized. And you have no respect for your child either, because your child is being brought into this world without love. There is no love in your heart. There's no love coursing through your body while you're conceiving this child. A curse is born because that child is conceived under all the wrong intentions. Yeah, all them negative spiritual and emotional vibrations, that's going to be infused in the baby making process. That's what you're gonna infuse your child with. So when your child grow up and this child is a fucking nuisance to you, remember under what circumstances you created it. Think you're playing somebody, you're playing yourself. Moving on. So yeah, nature's lessons. That's what nature would take you. So all the women them who went and make baby with man, knowing that you don't have no love for the baby, you have no love for the man, you just want the man because the man have money, so you want to have child for the man. Just pay attention to what kind of child you have. Pay attention to how your relationship is with that child. And remember that that's the type of energy that you conceived the child in. Yeah. Yeah, nature's lessons and gambling. You see that? So the gold diggers, they play with people's minds to make their money. God said they need to get a better job. So basically, this is the type of information that you share, okay, worldwide. So this could be on the internet or wherever you put this information out there, Virgo. Okay, and you have collected a secret admirer. We got a father. So there's some dude or maybe men. They just love what you're saying. They love your truth. They love somebody's actually brave enough to put these taboo truths out there. Okay, so we got gambling and we got aging is an option. Be forever young. So gambling when it comes to aging. So it's a in and out thing. You can either age gracefully or not, but it's all about teaching love in your neighborhood, whether this is your internet neighborhood or your physical neighborhood. Okay, so this is all about what you teach. So you teach about aging, and it's all about how you love yourself. It's all about love, period. Okay, because if you treat yourself right by loving yourself, Loving yourself meaning that you eat right, you do the right things for your body, you spend time around the right people, you treat people correctly, okay, you treat yourself correctly, you get your education so you can learn how to take care of yourself and how to take care of other people. These are the things that ensure that you'll be forever young. Your body will always be strong. You will always look beautiful and vibrant. Your skin clear. You're able to be flexible and agile and stuff like that. So you teaching a lot, okay, to the world, to the world and around where you are. So now we got menopause and STD. And we got invest and pay what you know. So I guess you didn't talk about like menopause and STD yet. We got invest by paying what you owe. So it's like that's up here is only part of the story. So basically there's more, okay, that you have to teach. So maybe you have to make a video that talk more about, share your views when it comes to menopause, share your views when it comes to STDs. And then we got invest, pay what you owe, dangerous sexual practices. We got claim virgin. So yeah, this is the part that's talking about the STDs. Okay, having sex with people whilst you're ill is a dangerous thing. So it's time to take a pause, okay, from partnering up with people when it comes to your desires, your wanting, and your addictions for having sex and stuff like that. So basically you're a teacher. So you're doing a great job. You've taught some things when it comes to sex and sexual health and um just basically the sex industry, okay? But there's more to teach. So God is basically giving you like a pat on the back or something. It seems like it's a pat on the back. And be nice, yeah, to be nice to yourself. It's a pat on the back. So God is saying treat yourself for that. But you got more work to do. Yeah. Because we got addiction to being a madam. So that could be talking about like BDSM type energy. Then we got anal sex and the role it plays on one's mental health. Okay. And we got maturity when it comes to being promiscuous, having a promiscuous sex life and pregnancy and dangerous sex and being a respectable woman, grandmother. That's like my Empress card. So it's like no matter what, even if you're in the sex industry, there's always time. Yeah, see, next was high value. There's always time to value yourself and treat yourself with respect and demand respect from people. Not because you're a part of the sex industry doesn't mean that you should belittle yourself and allow other people to belittle you. It's all about how you take care of yourself and how you take care of other people, okay? How you present yourself and how you allow yourself to be treated by other people. Although you're in this industry, this is what you should be teaching. Although you're a part of the sex industry, you have a responsibility to yourself and to your neighborhood to keep it clean and keep it safe and keep it respectable. Okay? When you do that, then people will be more inclined to follow suit. Okay? So we got warmongering and fear mongering are going to come. It's common, but God said have patience. So a lot of people are going to fight against you when you talk these things, but the real police is going to protect you. The real police, they love you. Romance. So God is giving you a pat on the back and letting you know that people are going to talk shit about you because you are trying to improve the sex industry. Okay, but everybody who fight against you, they also know that there needs to be some improvement in the sex industry. Okay, because if people have sex so often, it's like some people have to have sex every day, or so them tell themselves. So they tell themselves. So they go out, and as long as they got money that they can go pay for what they want, they're going to use that money to pay for what they want. Okay, so why not just do it properly in the first place? That's the best thing to do. Do it properly. And it's important that people who are in the sex industry think highly of themselves. And not just think highly of themselves, but put that shit into practice. Where you know you're clean, okay? Free from STDs, and you smell good. You actually wash yourself, okay? And be selective about who you allow to use your body. Not all money is good money. Sometimes you should refuse the job, because at the end of the day, this is your work tool. Your body is your work tool. So if your body is in a bad way, you can't do your work. So it's important for you to know who to turn away and who to accept as a customer. So there needs to be a lot of things put in place when it comes to you as a sex worker being able to keep yourself healthy and clean, and keep your clients healthy and clean as well. So instead of running from the subject, what y'all need to be doing is fucking brainstorming and coming up with workable solutions to make sure that the industry is fucking safe, just like any other industry. Okay? Hairdressers wear aprons to protect their clothes. All right? Certain businesses don't accept clients if they're all drunk and belligerent. Okay? Set yourself some standards and stick to them. And just know that you are being protected. The Most High God will protect you. So, I don't know, maybe these are the things that you need to be teaching. Maybe these are the things that you are teaching, and God is giving you a pat on the back. God said, treat yourself for having the bravery to say these things. Okay, society needs to hear this so that that part of society can start to heal, because that part of society actually caters to our husbands. So even if you're not taking part in that part of society, somebody you know, whether your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, your somebody is taking part in that part of society. So it's all our responsibility to make sure that things stay on the up and up. Be safe. Yeah. So let's stop trying to run from the issue and come up with solutions. Right? So that's what God wants to say to you, Virgo. Until next time, my darling, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.